Welcome to Men's League TV, Week 11. A summary of what happened in Men's League on August the 11th of this year. Before we get into the summary of yesterday's golf action, we do have some news I want to make sure that you understand and gets out. First of all, we made a decision on the men's close. We will not have a banquet at men's close, since it's unlikely we would be able to put 200 plus people into the clubhouse, given the fact that we're entering into a fourth wave of COVID, and we don't see the government allowing us to increase our capacity inside the clubhouse. Therefore, a $35 refund will be issued on your August statement. This does not mean we won't have a Men's League closing tournament. We certainly will. You will be able to go out and play and go to the clubhouse after your round and have a drink with your friends and then pick up your prize. This year's Men's League close will be on Saturday, October 2nd, and will run most of the day. Next week, we're going to try a couple of new competitions. They probably will not be regular ones, but we want to get some feedback on them before we go ahead and do something more permanent. On hole number 5, we're going to have a long drive competition, and it's going to be 3 parts. It's actually 2 long drive competitions and a short drive competition. The first long drive competition will be for intermediates only, and that is anyone who is age 43 or younger. The second will be a non-intermediate long drive competition, anyone age 44 or older, and there will be a shortest drive competition open to anyone. The rules are fairly simple for the long drive competitions. The ball must be in the fairway, and the person with the longest drive wins the $25 certificate. The shortest drive is a bit more complicated. First, the driver must be used off a tee box. The ball must be in the fairway. So you have to have a minimum distance before we're going to count it. And the shortest drive is the one closest to the tee box that is in the fairway. All prizes will be $25 and will be gift certificates and will be sponsored by Men's League. Well, what a day Mike LeBlanc had. Yesterday, he shot the best low net of the season, which was 26. He eagled number 2, and of course won the close to the pin prize. And he won 2 net skins. Omar Al-Hatib also had a fine day with a net of 29. Yesterday, 34 golfers exceeded the 29-point mark. Yesterday, Andrew Jeanette took over the overall lead as 22-point effort. Gave him 201 points, just one ahead of John Mack, Kyle Downey, and Curtis Dancy. Scoring is down from last year. At this point last year, Brian Dawson, who was our leader, had 10 more points than what Andrew Jeanette has today. Well, yesterday I had a little chat with John Henry MacDonald, and he promised me something to write about today, and he didn't lie about it. He gave me something to write about. It's no secret I've been a little disappointed in our elite golfers and their lack of scoring. However, Mr. McDonald went out. He birdied number 6 yesterday, and he won the ringer competition. That's the first golfer to birdie or better on every hole. John wins a certificate at Jack Astor's, courtesy of Zach Wood. We did have 2 players yesterday that fired under par. Andrew Jeanette and Cam McIntosh both shot 1 under par 34s. Jeanette had a birdie on 8 and parred the rest, and McIntosh had a birdie on 7 and parred the rest. Huge skins winners yesterday. Yeah, we had 3 winners in skins that were single skins winners. In the A flight, a Coyle won $200. No, it wasn't Aiden or Jared Coyle, who have 25 birdies between them, by the way, and that would have been a good guess. It was the old man, Glenn Coyle, with his birdie on number 9. He took the only skin and $200. Boy, life is funny. Also winning big was Scott Baxter, who had the only skin in B. Scott took home $165, and Brian Sheridan had the only birdie in D division. His birdie on 5 netted him $145. In fantasy golf, Mike Divins won the Fantasy Golf Weekly prize of $25 for the 60-point effort. Counting for Mike was Chris Bowering, Andrew Jeanette, and Steve Fleck. Ironically, Andrew Jeanette finished second with 59 points. It looks like his good effort yesterday cost him a chance to win fantasy golf. Ironic. Derek Martin's team continues to lead with 590 points, but just barely, as Mike Divins has moved within 1 point of the lead. We yesterday have announced the Gunner and Percy leaders. In the Gunner competition, it's Curtis Dancy, which is a stroke average of 34.7. That is his best 10 gross scores averaged out. He is now leading. And in the Percy race, which is the best putting average for your best 10, it's Tim Yates and Bob Bonisteel who are leading with 13.70. In team action yesterday, Team Al Hattab closed in on leader Team Bowles. Last week, Team Bowles had a 7-point lead, but Team Al Hattab had a perfect score yesterday and moved them within 2 points of the leaders. Team Chip also had a perfect score of 44 points. Yesterday, 13 teams had 40 or more points. We're getting close to playoff time. Playoffs start on September 8th. Right now, the cutoff to make the 8 playoffs is 414 points. I'm pleased to say that all the matches for July have been completed. Now we're waiting for the August matches. So if you please schedule your matches, you still have a lot of time to get those matches in before the end of this month. And that's about it. There's a couple of things. The Fight Skins categories, I just want to point out, change every week. Don't forget to check the skins report to see which category you are in. I try to put an even number in each category, and that's why they slightly change. So check that out. Anyway, we'll see you next week.